Hello, everyone, and welcome to the November 2nd, 2019 Lake County Sentinel podcast. I'm your host, Tim Shirer. This is our NFL prediction show. Tonight, I have my guest, Tommy Shirer, my son, even though he has no clue about sports. That's not true. We know that. But I just, I got to take a shot at him at some point. So we're going to make our predictions for week 9. Thought it was week 10. It's week 9. For 14, there's 14 games this week. We have 13 more to go, including the Monday night affair, which is
I'm gonna have to go with the 49ers in the Thursday game.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, got that one.
Boy, I'll tell you. Typical. All right, let's start with the Titans or Texans. I just have trouble thinking that the old franchise. At least I didn't call them the Oilers. The Texans at Jaguars. 9:30 in London, England. I don't know. Do they have a game? I think they have a game there every week now.
Seems like it, yeah. I don't know.
I think that that's what I like about the 17-game schedule. That the neutral site games.
Yeah.
Everybody will have a neutral site, so they wouldn't take a home game away. I think it was all right when teams couldn't get crowds, like Jacksonville. They don't draw well.
Yeah.
So it's okay for them. But like last year, the Rams were, Rams were good. Although I don't know how well they draw.
I don't know.
But
they moved.
But yeah.
Probably
So let's go. Well, I'm sure people say, "Well, it was Hayden."
Yeah.
But let's talk about the Texans and Jaguars. Texans are 5-3. Minshew Mania.
I don't like him.
Is in London this week. Oh, I know. You just love the guy. It drives you crazy that somebody took the spotlight away from Baker. I love it. Love it. Even though he does have that weird mustache, which I cannot stand.
Yeah.
But so the Texans are 5-3. The Jaguars are 4-4, which I think some people are probably surprised at. I think their defense is pretty good again this year. Their offense has been okay. When you have a landscaper as your quarterback.
Yeah.
How good can you be?
He's like an off-brand Baker Mayfield from when
Baker
was a rookie.
I hope nobody thinks I'm taking a shot at landscape. It's kind of a joke.
Yeah.
Landscaper Minshew guard.
Yeah,
I know. My humor is so amazing, isn't it? My humor is so good. Ken Carman, a 92.3, only wishes he had my humor and that he weighed the same as me too. So what do you think? Texans and Jaguars. I'm gonna go with the Jaguars. I don't think the Texans do very well in the division ever.
I'm gonna go with the Texans.
Yeah? Why is that?
Minshew's probably gonna throw like 3 interceptions.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
JJ Watt's out now.
That don't matter.
Yeah, no, you don't think so.
No.
Deshaun Watson's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, Watson is good, so that's.
I just spit at you.
No.
Okay. I thought maybe I did. So Watson's definitely better than Minshew, I think.
Yeah.
He's good. He's really good, I think.
I could disagree.
You disagree with Watson? That Watson's
really good. I thought you were talking about Minshew.
They got a really good running back.
Oh.
Texas. Really good.
Who is it? Duke Johnson?
Like King, yeah. Duke Johnson.
Not even their starter, I don't think.
Well, they use two running back system, and it seems to work. They're 5-3. They're excellent.
Well,
we'll just say that.
When Kareem Hunt comes back, I'm going to say the Browns.
Doesn't matter.
Two running back.
Well, I hope Hunt does amazing.
I do too.
Considering I have him on 3 teams.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
'Cause that's all that matters, really. Okay, so you picked the Texans, I picked the Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Yeah, I say Jaguars.
Wow.
Okay, that's how they talk about the car. They got sued when they came in the league
No.
for their name. They tried to sue them and say they couldn't use that name
Why?
when they lost.
It's an animal.
Well, they thought that they owned it.
Okay, well,
Okay, so now we got a half hour here.
I'm just saying.
We got a half hour here. There's going to be 1 or 2 picks in here that are like 30 seconds because it's a boring game, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Like
we
the
can
Jets
waste some
Dolphins.
time. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Okay, Bears and Eagles. Bears and Eagles. That's not exactly a barn burner, even though they are.
Well, I mean, Philadelphia's 4-4.
Philadelphia's
Mhm.
4-4, but God damn, they
The
play.
Bears are
They
3-4.
play in the NFC East.
Yeah.
My God. So 4-4 is like 8-0.
I mean,
Because-
basically, when the Cowboys came and beat the Jets,
I know.
like
It's bad.
the Jets are
Yeah.
1-6. They should be
I know.
0-7.
They lost to the Jets.
They lost.
But we're not talking about them.
I just
We're talking about the
came up.
Bears. The Bears.
The
That's how you
Bears.
said it when you were little.
The
The
Bears.
The Bears. You picked the Bears to win the Super Bowl. Didn't do it. Didn't win it.
Colts won.
Colts won it halfway through the Super Bowl. I meant to say the Colts.
Yeah.
That's what you did. You were in kindergarten.
That was in
I'm going to give you a break. I'm going to give you a break. You were in
Yeah.
kindergarten.
Yeah.
But you're making predictions. So you got to own them. Even
Yeah.
though you were 5, you got to own them.
Yeah.
So Bears in oh yeah, we got a fish tank here in the studio now. And I love my 55-gallon tank. So we have a new rainbow shark that we got.
Looks like
recently.
he's trying to eat the
And
glass.
he's actually pretty active right at this time. He's normally not that active.
Usually hiding in the
He usually
SpongeBob
hides.
house.
Yeah, he's a wimp. He's he's a shark, but he's a wimp. He looks like he has a mustache too. Kind of odd. Maybe we should name him Gardner.
Gardner Minshew.
Yeah, Gardner the shark.
I wouldn't like
Okay,
him anymore.
so let's get back to these picks. Who would like him anymore?
Yeah.
I'll come down here. He's dead. Okay, so we got Bears and Eagles. I want to go. I like the Bears right now because of Mitchell Trubisky.
I think people are too hard on him.
I think so too, especially in this city.
I don't think
acting like they shouldn't have. Thank God they didn't pick him. Well, he's 3-4. I don't know. That's a game better than you.
it has something to do with their
And it wasn't his fault
probably,
either. Their defense hasn't been as good.
Hasn't.
Has not been
Well,
as good.
they're like
Their
quadruple
offense
teaming
hasn't been as
Khalil
good.
Mack.
Okay, their offense hasn't been as good. But how many games did he miss? So was the other guy not that good either? I don't even know who was the backup. I forget his name. But so I'm gonna go.
I don't know.
Even though I want to pick the Bears, I'm gonna go with the Eagles because
Yeah.
it's in Philadelphia with those horrible fans. Who are you picking?
I'm gonna have to go with the Bears.
The Bears.
I feel like Trubisky's gonna have a good game.
I hope so. I hope he shreds that Eagles defense
Pretty good defense.
and those fans in Philadelphia that I love so much. I hope they're crying at half.
What was the story
Maybe they
about
could use
them
some
with,
of those. Maybe they could use some of those bed sheets they write horrible things on.
What was that thing about?
Oh, Joe Jurevich?
Joe Jurevich, yeah.
He was on Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
And his son was born premature.
And he died, right?
And he died in the summer. In the opening game on Monday night, somebody had a bed sheet that said, "Hey Joe, how's your son?"
Yeah.
Fuck
Philadelphia people, man.
Philadelphia. I'm sorry. I just said that. I shouldn't have said that word. But let me tell you something. They are horrible human beings in Philadelphia. Al Michaels was livid on Monday Night Football that they even showed the sign.
Yeah.
And
the fact they showed it was even worse.
And
honestly.
it was horrible. And who knows? Joe Jovicic might not have even seen it.
Might not until
He might,
I'm sure he heard
even
about
though
it after.
it was right above their tunnel.
He had to hear about it after, I'm sure.
But I think it's horrible. It just shows what kind of people they are.
Yeah.
So I hate to pick those pigs, but I will. You're going to pick the Bears.
Yes.
Okay. So let's move on
This next one's a gross
to the
one.
Colts Steelers. You know, I know Browns fans can't stand it that the Steelers are. They do have a better record than the Browns at this point, don't they?
do.
Didn't most of you say that they'd be terrible?
I don't know.
I believe so.
Most of who?
Most of you Browns fans. They would be terrible this year, right?
Well, they're not as good as they used to be, are they?
They're better than you.
Well, have we? When was the last time we were pretty
Better than
we
you.
were good?
Well, yeah, but you guys were going to get to the Super Bowl.
I never said that.
Well, I know.
I said 8,
but a
8, 9,
large
and 7,
portion
so,
of Cleveland fans,
so
said it.
you know.
Okay, Colts at Steelers. So it's in the cold in Pittsburgh. I'm gonna have to go with the Steelers. It's in Pittsburgh and it's in the cold, and the Colts I think are the better team.
Yes.
Record wise, they are.
They're better in general.
But I don't know. Something happens in Pittsburgh. I watched enough games.
I'd have to go with the Colts.
Okay.
Jacoby Brissett, it's something like.
I like Jake Brissett. He's good.
It's Jake.
I'm going to call him.
It's something like, what are the 49ers now? What's their record? 8-0?
Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo.
So they're what? What are the Colts?
5-2.
Or 5.
It's right there in
5
front
and 2.
of you. Like right in front of you.
So the 3 quarterbacks who used to be on the Patriots, Brissett, Garoppolo, and Brady, they are, what is it?
Brady's not on the Patriots anymore?
He is. But they were all at the same time.
Oh, okay.
So what are they?
They're good. Yeah, they have two losses.
What, 21 and
2?
The 3 quarterbacks.
Well, I'm glad about Brissett because everyone said they were going to be horrible.
Right. I knew they would not be.
I wonder if those fans
Luck was going to get hurt anyway.
Booed Luck and were total creeps.
Yeah.
How do they feel now? Oh, they probably love Jacoby Brissett.
Well, Luck was going to get hurt anyway, so.
That's probably true. All right, so you're going with the Colts. I'm going with the Steelers. Jets, Dolphins. How about this matchup, huh? 1-13 between the two. This is This is a 32nd one.
This is the kind of thing.
Dolphins. I'm going to pick the Dolphins.
I am too.
It's in Miami.
I'm going to have to go with the Dolphins.
It's in South Beach.
Dolphins played the Steelers pretty well last week.
It's in South Beach. Arnold probably going to go to a club tonight, get in trouble.
No,
and then, or he'll be drunk for the game.
No, he's going to be seeing ghosts, probably.
I'm joking. No, he probably won't.
He'll probably be seeing ghosts.
I like him more than I did when he got drafted.
Yeah. I mean,
poor guy has to play in New York.
He's going to be seeing ghosts.
Think so?
With that terrible Dolphins
defense that
he might still
maybe
be
because
ghosts.
that team doesn't their defense
it doesn't exist, so he's going to
so okay. So we both go. We both pick the Dolphins.
I think
both pick the Finns to get their first pick.
I think the light
Dean Mattia will love us.
The light blue and orange in the colors is probably going to distract Arnold. Because if a ghost can distract, I
don't think it takes much to distract any of the Jets.
No.
And Adam Gase, his eyes are really going to be wide open when he gets beat by his former team.
Yeah. His eyes are already.
He might be one of the coaches. He might be in trouble.
1 year.
Just like.
Freddie Kitchens is in trouble for no reason.
Well, that's because I'm not. I won't say.
Browns fans are dumb.
I won't say it.
It's true though.
Vikings at Chiefs. I'm gonna have to go with the Vikings because I don't think Showtime Mahomes is gonna play.
Yeah. Doubtful. I'm gonna have to go with.
This would be a big game to talk about.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with the Chiefs anyway. Because I feel like if Mahomes plays, they're definitely gonna win. But if he doesn't play,
he better not play. I don't have him on.
If he doesn't play, there's Matt Moore is their backup, right?
Yeah,
he didn't play bad. He's not bad.
Yeah, their defense is terrible. That's the problem with that team.
Yeah, I mean, if they had a good defense, they could probably be, I don't know 7-1 instead of 5-3.
Yeah, that's 5 in a row, haven't they?
Huh?
Or if they lost 3 in a row?
Definitely haven't lost 5.
That's true. Have they lost 3 in a row?
I don't think they may have. Because did they start off?
Maybe,
I don't know if they started
maybe
off.
2. Maybe they were 4. Yeah, they might have lost 2 in a row. Okay.
I'll go with the Chiefs.
You're going with the Chiefs? Okay, so I'm going to go with the Vikings. Okay. Titans and Panthers.
You know what? The Titans logo is really nice.
It really is.
It really is.
It is.
It's good battle of good logos there. Panthers, Titans.
What?
The Panthers have a good
That's
logo.
one of the worst logos in sports. Give me a break.
You ask me.
Panthers.
Can't say the Browns have the worst logo because they don't have one. So, yeah, the worst logo in all of sports.
Don't even say it.
Easily has to be the Raiders.
Okay.
The Raiders.
Really?
Or the Jets. Or the Jets.
Well, yeah, that's
boring as hell.
I did have an airplane.
Yeah, I know that.
So, all right.
Redskins.
Titans and Panthers. Titans and Panthers. I'm gonna. God, I hate it. I gotta go with the Panthers. They're at home.
I'm gonna go with the Titans because listen to my reasoning here.
Hopefully, you're right.
The Titans are really good against anyone that isn't in their division.
That is true.
They're terrible against their division, but they're good against teams that aren't in.
That's true. So I think we're gonna go with. You're gonna go with who are you going with? You're gonna go with the Titans.
I'm gonna go with the Titans.
I'm going with the. I can't stand the Panthers, but hey, I don't know. All right. Excuse me. Let's go. Move on to the Redskins and the Buffalo Bills. Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
Remember, I wanted Josh Allen to be on the Browns really bad.
You did.
I really did.
You were like one of the few. I like him too. But you were one of the smart people in Cleveland that like Josh Allen.
Yeah, I like.
And Josh Allen's 5-2 this year.
Yeah.
Who's the guy that? 2-5. Okay, let's move on. Redskins Bills. Wow, the Redskins are bad. Daniel Snyder's getting just what he deserves. That little punk. He's probably like 50 now. But I remember when he bought the Redskins, they called him the boy owner. It's been horrible.
That organization.
Joe Gibbs couldn't even stand working for it. He fired Marty Schottenheimer after one season.
Oh. The whole Trent Williams thing coming out about the brain.
Tumor
on it. The tumor in his head.
Yeah.
It was minor.
He
almost died. It was minor.
Dan Snyder, you go through something like that, you little pig. And we'll see how tough you are.
We don't really want you to go through it.
Well, no, but he's a pig. He's a scumbag. He's a rotten owner. He's not a nice man. No. Obviously.
I remember they thought
everybody's saying Jay Gould's going to get another job next year.
When he bought them, he even said that he was surprised that the NFL let him have a team. He was so young.
Was like 32.
Yeah.
All right, so I gotta pick the Bills.
I'm about the Redskins.
Oh wow, really?
Random upset of the week.
All right, let's head to the Lions Raiders. The Raiders are better than people thought.
Very surprising. They have more wins than I thought they were going to have.
The Lions are the Lions. They're 500. They're kind of like the Wizards.
Yeah, I was going to say.
They're kind of like the Washington Wizards.
Year,
they're just not.
Like
they're never bad enough to get a horrible pick now, and they're never good enough to playoffs or win a game in the playoffs. So I got to go with the Raiders.
I'm going to go with the Lions.
Actually, you know what? I'm changing my pick. I'm going with the Lions too.
I'm going to go with the Lions.
I'm going with the Lions. I meant to say Lions. I don't know why I said Raiders. But let's move on from that. Let's move on to the Packers at the Chargers.
Very disappointing.
At that stadium that I don't even know how to describe that stadium. It
like
kind of looks like an Australian cricket stadium.
Like a Division II stadium.
It's really bad.
I'm not gonna lie. On Madden, it looks pretty cool.
Wow.
But
Madden.
not on.
How did I told you Madden's not real life? How many times I have today?
I'm just saying.
Okay. Packers at Chargers. I gotta go with the Packers. I mean, there's no evidence that shows me that Anthony. I can't think of his last name. The coach of the.
I have no idea.
Former Cleveland News broadcaster. Stacey Edwards
is friends with his wife, right?
No, she's married to him.
She's married. Yeah, I knew it was something like that.
So that I guess that makes her good friends with his wife. Since she's her.
I don't know. I know a lot of people aren't good friends with themselves. So.
Yes, that's true. Some people aren't. What personality people?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I think. Who are you gonna pick?
Mickey Buchanan.
Who are you gonna
pick? Who are
you gonna pick?
Split personalities and soap operas. I love them. Okay, so I guess we'll go with. Oh, I said I'm going to go with the Packers. There's no evidence that shows me that the Chargers can win this affair.
I'm going to go with the Packers, too.
I figured. Oh,
and,
okay. I thought you were going to say Chargers.
And the Chargers are just... I love Phillip Rivers because I think he's a great quarterback.
I
think he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, he will be. He will be.
But
Dan Marino's in. He'll be in.
I don't know.
He'll be in.
I don't know what's up.
I think if you got to win a Super Bowl to get in, then that's just stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
I still believe Archie Manning will get in someday.
Maybe.
Maybe all right. So
because Eli definitely deserves to get in.
Yes.
People are acting like he's so
better.
He better get in. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to this game. Two teams that if they could both fall off the face of the earth tomorrow, the world would be better off. Sunday night game, Patriots and Ravens.
Bunch of pigs. I happened to see a raven the other day.
I don't know. Was it dead, mutilated?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was very ugly though.
I mean, I like animals, but
it's
a raven,
one of the ugliest creatures.
It's a terrible, ugly looking, dirty ugly. Birds. Yeah,
very ugly.
Okay, so let's just get this one over with. I'm gonna pick the Patriots.
I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna just because it's gonna make
stuff
always happens to Browns fans and make it hurt. So I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
Okay, all right. So let's go to the Monday night game. We got the Cowboys and the Giants. Two more of my favorites.
I care less about the Giants. They're not even relevant.
Oh, are you kidding me? They're one of the greatest franchises ever. Oh, yeah. They're in New York. Come on. Oh, the New York Football Giants.
I could see the Cowboys losing to them.
I could too. Lost to the Jets. I'm going to pick the Giants.
Me too.
And they're going to be 0-2 in New York.
I'm going to go with the Giants.
Oh, with the Giants.
And my reasoning for picking the Giants is the Cowboys suck.
Why don't
So they're
4-3 though, aren't they?
They're 4-3.
They were 4-0.
They were 3-0.
They were 4-0.
They were 3-0.
Were they?
Yes. That was a weird noise. They suck. And I want my girlfriend's mom to know the Cowboys suck.
Oh, well, okay.
Being a Cowboys fan, she is. I don't know how.
All right. When we were young, she's around my age, a little younger.
Yeah.
They were always good.
About 6 years.
And they were America's team. I mean, they were good. They had a lot of players that you could like.
Yeah.
So I mean, I could see why. I could see why. But
they lose to the Giants. Does he get fired?
So he got 2 games. Oh, he could get fired at any time.
He could either get fired or given a bonus or something.
I don't know. Yeah, it makes no sense. Jerry Jones has some obsession with him.
I think he's senile.
Well, he's not young. Jerry Jones is not young.
I just don't think he knows what's going on.
I don't think he's aged well either. Jimmy Johnson and him are the same age. They were college teammates at Alabama. Not Alabama, Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yes, that's what Kirk Herbstreit called it today because his son calls it that. Yeah, Arkansas. They were laughing. It was great. College game day was good today.
Was it?
Yeah, Lee Corso was dressed up as Elvis. Jerry the King Lawler was on there.
Dressed up as Elvis.
Jerry the King Lawler was on there. The wrestler.
Yeah.
His favorite team is the Browns, by the way.
Well, at least he's got some good.
He picked Georgia because Nick Chubb's on his favorite team, so he picked Georgia. That was good. Good reason.
Nick Chubb's an animal.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, we'll get to them in a minute. Let's do the Buccaneers and Hawks. Seahawks.
Could be ugly.
I'm gonna have to in the Battle of the Expansion Clubs.
Same year, right?
Battle of the Expansion Clubs. 1976, baby. You better believe it. You better believe it. I believe the Seahawks won 2 games. Here's your winning. I think they hold the all-time series advantage too. Seahawks. Most teams and against the Buccaneers. I'm not ashamed to say it. I'll admit it. When they suck, they suck. I'm not delusional like another group of fans.
I'm gonna have to
go with the Hawks. Jameis. Well, that's the bigger question. What's your pick?
I picked. What's your pick? Buccaneers.
Wow.
I just have a feeling.
Okay. All right. I didn't think they beat the Rams either. They did. Okay. No, here's the question. Here's the question that I ask of thee.
Yeah.
Okay. How many turnovers does my boy Jim have tomorrow?
Jameis Winston.
Yeah.
Here's what's gonna happen.
turnovers. How many?
5.
5.
He's still gonna win,
He's gonna have a good game.
and they're still gonna win.
He's gonna hold on to the ball. He's only gonna turn it over 5. I'm going with 7. 5 interceptions, 2 fumbles.
How many of our pick sixes in your case?
You know why he's gonna have 5 interceptions and 2 fumbles, and why he's been god awful a year and he's still the starter? Because Jason Licht is a dummy and didn't get a good backup quarterback.
Who is the backup?
Blaine Gabbert, who's been hurt all year. Robert Griffin, not the third, the other guy, is the third string. They're afraid to put him in a game. So that's why Jim can throw 5 interceptions in the game and is still the starting quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm not getting worked up about this. I'm just saying. Bad moves by Jason Licht.
Oh, I
think he's been a pretty good GM, but it's bad that they didn't get a.
Maybe they need to try and run a college offense with him,
If they ran the wing, ran the wing tee like Wycliffe, he'd still screw it up. He'd still screw it up. Yeah. All right, let's get to the pick that everyone wants to listen to, wants to hear. Browns and Broncos. I've been hearing Browns fans all week. They're so confident, going into Denver. Oh, this is the week that the offense gets on track. And, our defense is going to feast on that first-time quarterback. Well, guess what? Denver's defense is better than you think. That guy may not be that bad.
Yeah. You never know.
And what evidence do you have that the Browns won't commit 10 more penalties tomorrow?
Right.
Okay?
Right.
I picked the Browns.
See, I see this. It makes no sense. Everyone wants to talk about how the Browns need tackles. The Browns need offensive tackles. The last 2 weeks, the tackles have not looked bad from what I've seen. I don't have a clue. I don't watch the tackles. I watch the guy with the ball.
Joel Bitonio
looked terrible to me last week.
Greg Robinson didn't look bad.
Well, he didn't play.
I know.
Yeah,
just saying.
He probably did look terrible.
Yeah, well, maybe he probably wasn't happy. Well, he got paid. He got paid though.
He's the type that only cares about that.
No, I don't think so.
What do you mean? The reason they benched him is because they think he's lazy.
Oh, come on. Who told you that? Who'd you hear that from? Oh, Bull and Fox.
No.
Adam the Bull who hates everybody.
Yeah.
God. All right. So who are you picking?
What? Okay.
Who are you picking?
The Broncos.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
It's gonna be like 35 to 10.
I know what you're doing.
What?
You're doing this reverse psychology stuff. That's why you picked the Buccaneers.
No,
you want them to lose.
No, I don't want them to lose.
I like to be right with picks. That's why I picked the Browns. I feel like they probably will win this week.
You like to be right with picks. Yeah, you picked. Who'd you pick in the Monday night game?
The Giants.
I mean, yeah.
They lost to the Jets. It's possible.
It's crazy.
So you picked the Broncos. I picked the Browns. Let's get that out there.
I picked the Broncos because
I'm 5-2 this year, by the way.
The Browns are terrible. Is why.
Yeah.
They're bad. Everyone's saying, we got all this talent.
Well, I think Browns fans should realize
Baker Mayfield's not that good.
You should be happy. Football's not like baseball. If you get into the playoffs in baseball, anything can happen. If you barely get into the playoffs in football, chances are you're going to get your heads beat in by the team that's better than you.
Right.
So just because you're playing a weak schedule and you might get to 9-7, doesn't mean you're going anywhere in the playoffs.
You might not even get
the goal is to win a playoff game. I haven't done that in 25 years.
No, they have not.
So, but that's it. That's it for this week. We did the picks, and we'll see how they end up. And I'll do another pick show next Saturday. I don't know if this one will be here, but I'll have somebody here to do picks with me that I can argue with. So until our next podcast, which will be Tuesday, everybody have a good night and weekend, and go Browns.